Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're doing well on this gloomy Atlanta day. But anyhow, the 10-year, 3426. So I did dive in just a little bit and tried to figure out what was causing the 10-year to drop. And what it read was Saudis announced that they may reduce the oil production, creating less inventory, creating a possibility the Fed have to even have a more difficult time fighting inflation, which everything that I read in that, or I hear when I say that, says that the 10-year should actually be going up, not going down. So that's what I know today. 3426 in the 10-year. It's been a good day for rates. What else? So the next thing on the list, adding value, right? Had a conversation today with a loan officer, said, how you doing? I said, doing great. How are you doing? Hanging in there. I said, what do you mean by hanging in there? I said, every day is a chance just to keep banging, right? Every day is a chance to, think about how you're going to add value. And they was like, yeah, but I've got to recreate myself all the time. I was like, that's part of the fun, right? Even though business might not be what you want it to be at this moment, you've still got to be able to deliver, right? You still got to add value to your referral partners and to your clients, right? So one of the things that we started working on probably a month ago, we started talking about it as a team. I'm like, you know what? And I think I mentioned it before about, analyzing the business, right? And what does that look like in a more micro? We analyze macro. We've been doing that for years. And we have conversations about micro, but we don't really get down to the nitty gritty. And we're still not all the way down to the granular. But one of the things that we shared with our referral partners today, and it could also be client driven, right? I could send this to all of our clients if it made any difference to them, but really for our referral partners, right? And what it was what we did with our referral partners. So it says below is a glimpse of what we accomplished together in Q1. So January, February, March. We pre-qualified. We currently have 46 people that have pre-qualified sitting there waiting. We currently have 36 clients that are pre-approved sitting there waiting. We have 28 clients that are in what we refer to as rescore that have some credit challenges, different levels of credit challenges, and we're working with them on that. And we are currently in our pipeline with excluding these ones. We have 301 clients that we continue to follow up with. That could be pre-approved, pre-qualified, whatever. They've been there, and now they're just we're just following up, waiting for them to be ready, right? So what that really means to our referral partners is, hey, we don't kick them back, right? We follow up, and we continue to follow up, we continue to deliver customer service, and those clients that they trust us with, we deliver them back to them whenever they're ready, right? And that takes it off of their plate of things to do. And lastly, live every day with intention, right? And that's a conversation. I had a good friend of mine. I've talked about him in the past, Jim Herborn. We used to live together way back in the day in Fort Lauderdale. We actually hadn't seen each other in 30 years. Him and his wife, Rhonda, were coming through Atlanta on their way back home. They'd gone up north and were coming back home. And they said, hey, we're going to be around. So they swung by Saturday, and we spent the day, and they actually stayed the night. Had a great dinner, great hanging out. But he was diagnosed and had some cancer surgery on his, I guess his tongue or his throat or something like that, right? So, some of that conversation was good old days and, cutting up a little bit. And some of it was like a little bit more spiritual, thinking, man, dude, you know what? Every day, right? Try to live with intention, right? So, I keep tweaking my world, right? Again, love my life, love my family, love my wife, just grateful for everything that we have. But as you get a little bit older, maybe it's that you just continue to try to find ways to live intentionally, and then on a business level and even on a relationship level. How do you add value to your relationships, whatever they might be? So that's it. Any questions about mortgages? 404-915-6834. Click mortgage.com. Have a fantastic Monday evening. Talk to you later. Bye.